children, hope you all are fine and safe in your homes. Okay, so in today's class I am going to discuss a poem, The Cow. Okay, so last class we have discussed quite lengthy but it's very interesting chapter. What was the chapter name, children? The Musicians of Burman, isn't it? So there you have seen the Musicians of Burman, and there are four animals, the four characters in this poem, lesson. That is, what are those? Donkey, dog, cat, cock, and all the four had become old and their owners don't want them to be with them. They have planned to kill them because they have become old and of no use. So all the four animals meet at a places and they make a group and they decided to go to Burman to become a musicians. So on the way, while they were going, so it was to midnight, so they thought to take rest, and next day they decided to go on their way. So while taking rest, where they took rest, children? They took rest near the tree. Okay, and donkey and dog sat near the trunk, whereas cat slept on the branch, and the highest branch where cock was resting. So where from there, cock saw a light and it thought that it is a house. So they decided to go over there, and through the window, all the four animals, one above the other, they stood and they are watching what is there inside. And there were four robbers sitting on a round table and having food, and they are enjoying over there. So all these four animals decided to chase them somehow, and they started to make some different noises to chase them out. So since they made noise, the robbers thought that there is some danger and they ran away from there. And all the four animals get inside to the house, and they occupied the different places over there. And they had food, and then they occupied different places, and there was no light over there now. Okay, they have switched off the light, and as soon as the robber one came inside to see what is there, so they attacked them. So first donkey kicked it, and dog has bitten it, and cat scratched it, and cock made a different kind of noises. So what he thought? So he thought there is something devil over there. He thought it's a witch, it's a man who has took a knife and made a cut to him, and so many things he started to think. It was because it was dark, and that robber couldn't find out that the animals were there inside the house. So he got scared, and he came and told to his friends that all these things I have seen. There is a devil over there, there is a witch, there is a monster over there. We should not come to this home once again. So they discussed it, and they went away from that place. And thereafter, all the four animals stayed in that house forever. They did not go to Burman. Okay, this was the story which we discussed the last class. Okay, children. So before going to the poem, you tell me. So basically, animals are categorized into wild animal, domestic animal, and even birds includes in that, isn't it? And even all the fishes, like water animals and all. There are a lot of categories, and in all these categories, domestic animals are most useful because we can keep them as pet animals, isn't it? We can keep them in our home. So name some domestic animals, children, like cow, buffalo, and horse, cat, dog, rabbit, birds, fishes, all these small fishes. All these things we can keep in our home as a pet animal, isn't it, children? Yeah. So similarly, so in all these animals are domestic animals where they can stay in our homes and we can take care of them. So in all these animals, the most beneficial animal is the cow. Okay, because it gives us a product that is milk, and which is very, very useful for us, isn't it? And through that milk, and we make lot of things, isn't it, children? So that cow gives us milk. From that milk, we make lot of things like curd, butter, cheese. So there are so many things we can make. Using milk, we can make lot of sweets and ice creams and all. So milk is very, very beneficial product, isn't it? And that is given by cow. Okay, and we humans, We humans at any age, like it may be childhood or teenage or adult or even in old age, we prefer milk to get strength, isn't it? It's not, there is no proper age to drink a cow milk, isn't it, children? So we get energy, so we drink a milk. Even if we get weaknesses, doctor also says to drink a milk because it has a lot of calcium in that. And if you have calcium deficiency, we prefer to drink milk. Okay, so milk has a lot of benefits, and that is given by cow. So cow is most like what we say, the most useful and most helpful animal for us, isn't it? So in all the domestic animal, one of the best animal would be cow. Okay, because it gives us milk. So based on that, this poem is written for cow, children. So you just see how cow is there and how it behaves and what and all it does. So that is what is written in this poem, and this poem is written by Robert Louis Stevenson. Okay, so we'll first go through the hard words, and then each para I'll explain you, and then we'll go to, with a tune we'll read it out. Okay, so first thing, hard words we'll just go through. Apple, right? Okay, children, so sorry, before starting the class, what you have to do, follow the steps, right? I forgot. Okay, so sit in a comfortable position, don't bend your back, make sure you have your textbook and notebook with you and whatever you want for the video classes, and be away from all kinds of sounds and disturbances. And before that, you have to do 2 minutes of meditation. So close your eyes, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. You should not bend your back, okay? Do this for 2 minutes and then we'll start the class, children. So finally going to the poem, hard words. Apple trad. The first word is apple trad. So you know what is apple? It's a fruit. Okay. What do you mean by apple trad? Apple trad is nothing but it's a dessert made by using apple. Okay. It's a dessert made by using apple. So dessert is nothing but sweet. Okay. So it's nothing as more. So it's there in your textbook. A dessert made of pastry and apples. Okay. So most of you love pastries, no? Pastry, cake and all. So it's kind of that only. Apple tart is, I hope you understand. Okay, it's made of using apple. Okay, so tart, that's what dessert kind of thing. It will be it will be sweet to eat. Okay, so apple tart, APPLE, apple, TART, tart, apple tart. The next, lowing, 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 LOWING. Lowing is nothing but it's a sound. Okay, it's a moving sound made by cow. How it makes sound more like that? No, cow. So that sound is nothing but lowing, LOWING, lowing. The sound made by cow, the moving sound. Okay, lowing, LOWING, lowing. Next, meadow. Meadow is nothing but it's a grassy field. It's a huge field where all over grass is there. Okay, the grassy field is nothing but meadow. MEADOW, meadow. Say MEADOW, meadow. MEADOW, meadow. Might. Might is nothing but strength or powerful. Okay, might, 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 might. That's nothing but powerful or strength, power. Stray, STRAY, stray. Stray is nothing but to leave from one place to another place. Just like to leave or wander away from the correct place. Okay, so leaving a place, going to another place, that's what stray is nothing but. Even wander is also a same meaning, like moving from one place to another place. Walks, who walks or scrolls from one place to another place. Wander, WANDERS, wanders. STRAY, stray. Wanders, WANDERS, wanders. Apple trad, lowing, meadow, might, stray, wanders. Now we'll see the poem. So children, this is the poem. Okay. So first, let's read it out. Repeat after me. The friendly cow, all red and white. The friendly cow. The friendly cow, all red and white. I love with all my hearts. I love with all my hearts. She gives me cream with all her might. She gives me cream with all her might. To eat with apple tart. Okay. One more time. The friendly cow, all red and white, I love with all my hearts. She gives me cream with all her might. To eat with apple tart. I'll explain it. The friendly cow, all red and white. So children, in this poem, they have given me the picture. So in this, the cow is in red and white color. Okay. There's a red patches over there. I'll show you in the picture. Okay. There's red patches over there. So it's telling, like the poet is telling the friendly cow. So it's at the beginning only the poet is telling you the cow is friendly animal. So that's what I told you. It's a pet animal. It's a domestic animal. So it's very friendly animal. Okay. The friendly cow, all red and white, I love with all my heart. So the poet is telling there's a friendly cow in red and white, and I love it through all my heart. Okay. See, she gives me cream. So what she is giving? She gives me cream with all her might, with all her strength. So why? To eat with apple tart. So apple tart is a dessert. So the poet is telling she gives me cream. She gives me cream so that I can put that on the apple tart and I can enjoy it. Enjoy eating it. Okay. But the cow won't give you cream. So by the milk what it gives, using that we can make a cream. Isn't it? That's what the poet is telling. She gives me cream with all her might, with all her strength, to eat with apple tart. So to eat with apple tart, the cow is giving me the cream. So it's so happy and thankful to the cow that it's giving him the cream. Are you getting? So it's giving the cream to eat it with apple tart. Next. Okay. Did you understand the 4 lines? A friendly cow, it's in red and white, and I love with all my hearts. She gives me cream with all her might to eat with apple tart. Okay, we'll read it with the tune. The friendly cow, all red and white, I love with all my hearts. She gives me cream with all her might to eat with apple tart. Okay, one more time. The friendly cow, all red and white, I love with all my hearts. She gives me cream with all her might to eat with apple tart. Okay, these 4 lines are done. Next 4 lines, please. She wanders, loving here and there. She wanders, loving here and there. And you should repeat first. She wanders, loving here and there. And yet she cannot stray. All in the pleasant open air. The pleasant light of day. So she wanders, repeat, she wanders, loving here and there, and yet she cannot stray. All in the pleasant open air, all pleasant light of day. So I'll explain you. She wanders. She is who now? She means who, children? Cow. She wanders, loving here and there. Wander is nothing but what? Walking from one place to another place. So she is wandering here and there by making noise, moving noise. Lowing is nothing but the moving noise made by cow. She wanders, loving here and there. Next. And yet she cannot stray. But what poet is telling? she cannot stray, means she cannot be in one correct place. She will be wandering from one place to another place, making the mowing noise, mow, like that. She will be doing, and she will be wandering from one place to another place. Okay. So she won't stay in a proper place. That's what poet is telling. All in the pleasant open air. Pleasant is nothing but peaceful. Okay. Like suppose if you go to garden and open area, and even on terrace, you'll get a pleasant open air. Okay. Pleasant is nothing but very smooth and like which we feel happy. Okay. That's cool breeze will be moving on. Okay. So that was pleasant open air. The pleasant light of day. Even though there is a pleasant open air, there will be pleasant light of day, there will be morning time, so it will be very beautiful view will be there. So even though all these are there, but still cow won't stay at one place. It will be wandering. That's what the poet is telling you. Okay, it won't stay at a place. It will be wandering. It will be making noise. Even though there is a pleasant open air is there outside, and pleasant light of day also will be there. Okay, do you understand? We'll read it out. She wanders loving here and there, and yet she cannot stray. All in the pleasant open air, the pleasant light of day. Okay, one more time, children. She wanders loving here and there, and yet she cannot stray. All in the pleasant open air, the pleasant light of day. Okay, we'll see the last paragraph. And okay, this is the last paragraph, children. We'll read it out. And blown by all the winds that pass, and blown by all the winds that pass, and wet with all the showers, and wet with all the showers. She walks among the meadow grass. She walks among the meadow grass, and eat the meadow flowers, and eat the meadow flowers. Okay, one more time. And blown by all the winds that pass, and wet with all the showers. She walks among the meadow grass, and eat the meadow flowers. Okay. So what does it mean, children? And blown by all the winds that pass, and wet with all the showers. So these two lines are considered for the grass, children. Okay, blown by all the winds that pass. So obviously when wind comes, all the leaves will be moving way, and all the fallen leaves will be moving with the wind. Okay, with the breeze it will be going. And wet because now in this season there will be dew over. It will be coming, it will be raining. The showers is another, that's what slow rains will be there. All the grass will be wet. But still, she walks. That means what? She walks. The cow walks among the meadow grass. Even though it is wet, even though it will be blown from by the wind, still the cow will be walking through the meadow grass. The meadow grass is nothing but what I told. Meadow is nothing but grassy fields. So she will be moving around the grassy fields and eat the meadow flowers. So why she will be moving through the meadow, children? Meadow grass to eat the meadow flowers. Okay. So what does it mean? Even though the grass is wet through the shower, even though it will be blown from the wind, but also she is nothing but cow, but also cow will be wandering and it will be eating just to eat the meadow flower. Okay, even though it is wet, it will be going, and wherever it will be there, it will be wandering, it will be searching for that, and it will go and have that meadow flowers for food, isn't it? Okay, so in the tune, and blown by all the winds that pass, and wet with all the showers, she walks among the meadow grass and eat the meadow flowers. One more time. And blown by all the winds that pass, and wet with all the showers, she walks among the meadow grass and eat the meadow flowers. Now we'll see the whole poem one time. Okay? Stop. Okay children, so what's the poem name? The Cow. The friendly cow, all red and white, I love with all my heart. She gives me cream with all her might to eat with apple tart. She wanders lowing here and there, and yet she cannot stray. All in the pleasant open air, the pleasant light of day, and blown by all the winds that pass, and wet with all the showers, she walks among the meadow grass and eats the meadow flowers. Robert Louis Stevenson. Okay, this is what the cow, and it is with red and white, and it's having the meadow flowers. Okay, it's going through the meadow fields and all grass, isn't it? You can see in the picture and you can practice. Okay children, I hope you understand the poem. Read it well, practice with the tune. Okay, in the next class I'll go with another chapter and we'll revise this poem also. Okay, until that be practicing reading. Okay, thank you.